Hey there guys, welcome to another edition of A Week with the Reviewing Network, and I'm just going to be honest with you, this week was not eventful at all. Like, nothing really interesting happened. Some stuff came in here and there, but other than that, it's about the typical week here. So, let's go ahead and take a look at everything that happened between Sunday, February 9th, and today, Friday, February 14th, which, by the way, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And here we go, on to the video. Okay, so it's about 11:45 right now. The Academy Awards just wrapped up. And, honestly, going into the Oscars this year, I really wasn't looking forward to this because I thought a lot of great movies and performances and other things that I thought should have been nominated weren't in here. Like, I thought Rocketman should have gotten some nominations. Adam Sandler should have gotten something for Uncut Gems. In fact, Uncut Gems should have gotten some stuff. Other things like that, Jennifer Lopez for Hustlers, Eddie Murphy for Dolomite Is My Name, stuff like that. So when I was watching the Oscars this year, I went in a little disappointed. I kind of knew who was going to win and everything. Like, obviously, there was a lot of big surprises. Brad Pitt won for supporting actor, Laura Dern won for supporting actress, Renee Zellweger won for actress, and Joaquin Phoenix won for Joker. But there were some big surprises. I gotta say, like, as bad as the nominations were, the fact that Parasite won six of its nominations, including Best International Foreign Film, and then Best Picture too, which has never happened before in the 92 years of the Academy Awards. It also got a Best Director, Best Original Screenplay too. Did it get six nominations? I could have sworn it got six. I need to double check something. Hold on. Okay, four nominations. Four of its Oscars that won them. For some reason, I heard six. I don't know why, but yeah, Parasite was a movie that I was going to get at Best Buy a couple weeks ago. I thought, I'm going to hold off. I'll wait and see if they bring out a better version of this. But you know what? After seeing it winning tonight, I feel like the next time I go out to Best Buy, I have to pick it up. Like, I wanted to see it beforehand, but I never got around to seeing it. So so I know that's one of the first things I'm going to be looking to get when I go to Best Buy next Saturday. I'm a little disappointed 1917 didn't win more because I really like that movie. I was thinking it was going to win Best Picture, but you know what? For Parasite to do what it did, to make history pretty much for being a foreign language film that won an Oscar for the first time ever for Best Picture, that's a pretty big deal. And you got to give the Oscars credit for not sticking to the typical stereotypes that we thought they were going to handle it to. So, yeah, the show actually turned out to be okay in terms of who won. I thought the presenters themselves were kind of mediocre. The musical performances were very good. Kind of a decent Oscar night, surprisingly. So, yeah. On a side note, I'm really looking forward to Roma coming out next week on Blu-ray, too, because that comes out on Criterion as well. So, next week should be a pretty good week for new releases, so I'm really looking forward to that. But that's not what you hear about. You want to hear my thoughts on the Oscars, and, like I said, was a little disappointed with the nominations at first, but the ones that won, they well deserved it. I thought they did a pretty good job. Alright, so this is interesting. Today they announced that Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn is now going to be Harley Quinn Birds of Prey. They're changing the title 4 days after the movie was released in the theaters, which I guess makes sense, because the movie is more about Harley Quinn more than the Birds of Prey, which they're basically related to Second Bananas with the original title, but it's still weird, honestly. I mean, like I said in my review, the movie wasn't bad or anything. It was still a good movie, but yeah, most of the movie is basically centered around Harley Quinn rather than the Birds of Prey. Like, the Birds of Prey don't even come together until the final 20 minutes of the movie. But I don't know. This just seems like Warner Brothers is trying to put some what am I saying? Warner Brothers is trying to put water on the fire here by changing the title like this. This is the second time in the last decade that they did this. Because remember, they did this with Edge of Tomorrow too. Because Edge of Tomorrow came out, and then when that movie didn't do well, they blamed the title of that movie for not. They blamed the title of that movie for not selling it right, and they changed it for the home media release to "Live, Die, Repeat: Edge of Tomorrow," which was the tagline for that movie. So, I don't know. I don't know if this movie is really going to change anything in terms of its box office wise. I still think it's going to have a cult following to it. There's definitely stuff in here to really like about this movie. And like I said, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was great or anything, but I don't know. This just seems like a weird thing to do right after the movie came out. They probably should have. They needed to figure this out before that happened. But who knows? I mean, stranger things have happened. We'll see what happens when this eventually happens. I'm assuming it's going to happen this weekend, because it's still. If you still go to the Fandango website at the time of this recording, which is Monday night, it still says Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. In fact, I'll show you that right now. Yeah, like I said, on Fandango, it's still the same title, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Today's the 10th. And I'm assuming that's going to get changed out once they start putting the marketing on and everything, but yeah, it just seems like a weird thing to do, honestly, at this point. But who knows? Like I said, stranger things have happened, so we'll see what transpires from this. Okay, so we're now on Wednesday, February 12th, looking at the theater listings for this week. Downhill, I might actually try to go see. That's the new film from, who are the guys, Nat Faxon and Jim Rash, the guys who did the Way Back, and who also wrote The Descendants. So it's got Will Ferrell and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I might try to check that one out, but the big thing I'm going to try to see this weekend is Sonic the Hedgehog, which I might go to this 12:15 one. I'm not sure yet. Have to see what my schedule is for that day, but that's definitely the one thing I'm gonna see this weekend. Downhill might be something I'll try to go see. Yeah, Fantasy Island I'm gonna skip out on. I want to see this one, The Photograph, but I don't know. The trailers for this one were not very. They gave too much away. Even though I like the cast in this, they gave too much away in that trailer. I don't think this one's gonna be that good. Fandango still has this up as Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, even though the title was changed to Harley Quinn Birds of Prey. If you go to the Cinemark website, which I'll show you that in a second. That old Hansel's still there, but it's a 10:30 showing. Gentlemen, Bad Boys for Life, Doolittle, 1917. And Jumanji is still there, surprisingly. I'm still surprised that that's still holding on in there. But yeah, if you go to the Cinemark website, which I'll show you right now. Yeah, see, look, the Cinemark website has it changed to Harley Quinn Birds of Prey. Even though the Fandango website still has it as just Birds of Prey, so. Yeah, that's interesting. That's still a very interesting situation right there. I should also mention that I got some packages today. This one's from eBay, even though this is an Amazon Prime envelope, but this one came from Amazon. And yes, I already opened them up because I didn't want to waste your time with me trying to open these up. But let's go ahead and see what's in here. And this right here is Angry Video Game Nerd Ready for Revenge. This is the only Angry Video Game Nerd Blu-ray that I do not have. I don't know why I didn't pick this one up, but this is the most recent one, I believe. I have to check, but I know this is the one I don't have. This has episodes from 2016, 2015, I think, as well. But, it's gotta be more than that. It's gotta be 2018, because Top 10 AVGM picked in 2017, late 2016, early 2017 commentary. So that right there could be a wrong. I think this was actually 2018, if I'm not mistaken, but doesn't matter. I got that. So right now I'm caught up on this. I don't know if there's another one that came out, but as of right now, I believe I am caught up. And now we have the eBay one, which when I opened this up, I thought this was going to be much bigger. That this was going to be much bigger than it actually is, but turns out I was wrong. And to get it out, there we go. We have the Channel 11 on the ice, Pittsburgh's hockey champs victory parade, which I believe this... I don't know which year this was for the Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup Championships, so I'd have to check. Maybe if I could see on the pictures here. Okay, judging by this picture right here, it looks like they're wearing the Stanley Cup Champion t-shirts from 2009. So, I'm just going to go off the assumption that that's probably what that is. I don't have to watch this for myself, but... You know what, I got this from eBay for $5. I figured, why not? Why not? It's for only $5. So, those are the two pickups that came from me from eBay and Amazon. Alright, so we're going to see from ourselves what this is. I'm assuming it's the 2009 one. Okay, it is the 2009 one, because that's one that was recorded. How long is this? 2 hours long.
And good morning, everyone.
Well, today was kind of an interesting day for news and all that kind of stuff. Some reviews for Sonic the Hedgehog dropped today, and it's getting a lot of really good reviews. A lot of people were not expecting it to do as well critically as it has been doing. It's actually getting better reviews than Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker did, which is surprising, but you know what, honestly, that's good, because it really gets me more excited to see the movie coming up this week, and I'm really looking forward to see what that movie's going to be like. Hopefully it's going to be really good. Like I've liked a lot of what I've been seeing the last couple of months, so I'm really looking forward to checking that out. The other movie I'm probably going to check out this weekend, Downhill, is not getting good reviews. It's not getting bad reviews. It's just kind of a mixed word reception on that one, but who knows? Maybe if I can get around to seeing it this weekend, I'll definitely check it out. The Photograph, which is one that I was kind of concerned about with the trailers, because it felt like they were giving away too much of the spoilers and everything. That one's apparently getting some really good reviews too. Like, it's got an 80% as to the time of recording this. So if I get too down the line, I might check that one out at some point. But my main focus this weekend is going to be at least seeing Sonic the Hedgehog, maybe Downhill, but we'll see how that turns out. And also the Billie Eilish's new song for the new James Bond film, No Time to Die, came out. I listened to it, and it's good, not great. At least not right now. I think the song Adele did for Skyfall, and the song that Sam Smith did for Spectre, those are better songs to me. But who knows? I'll give it a couple more months, because we're still about 2 months away from the movie actually coming out. So maybe if I listen to it more and more up to that point, and especially how it's played in the movie in the opening sequence, maybe I'll learn to come around to it a little bit more. I'm not the biggest Billie Eilish fan, but I don't hate her too. I don't hate her either, but I don't know. I mean, it's good, not great, but once again, we'll see what happens in a couple more months when the movie actually comes out. Someday you'll be mine, but even if I won this, I still don't know if I could pay that much money for it. That's way too much. But I need that in my collection. I just need to get that at some point. Well, that wasn't the way I was hoping that this video would end. I thought maybe the Paris would be a nice happy note to end this on. And then I get home from work, and then I see on eBay that Shaun of the Dead Everything Blue limited edition steelbook set that I've been waiting to get my hands on. It's already sold out. Like, it was literally up there as soon as I got home. As soon as I got ready to hit the buy it now button, it was gone in a snap, like that. But that was frustrating. But one day I will have that in my collection. But even if I had bought it, I probably wouldn't have paid that much money. You would look at that about $250 in total, which I get. It's coming from the United Kingdom. It's a very rare steelbook, but at the same time, come on. I mean, drop down in price a little bit. Like, if it was like somewhere between 100 and 150, then I'd probably buy it, because that's how much I paid for these other ones here. The Hot Fuzz one and the World's End one. I need that Shaun of the Dead one. I need that one. Hopefully hopefully I will get it by the end of this year. I need that in my collection. But yeah, these two I paid about, the Wolves End I think was about 85, I think, and then this was about 100. I'd have to check. I have to double check, but yeah, you get the point. I need that Shaun of the Dead Steelbook set, and hopefully, like I said, one day, hopefully by the end of this year, I will definitely have it in my collection. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this week of the Reviewing Network. Again, not a whole lot happened this week, but hey, you're getting something out of it. So, as always, hit the like and subscribe button if you do like these videos, and check out a previous A Week with the Reviewing Network episode. And until then, I will see you guys tomorrow for the latest episode of Movie Stop. So, until then, take care.